Where I'm standing is the first completed phase of the regeneration of Castletown. George Lane has been transformed from a rundown passageway into a pedestrian-friendly route that takes you straight through to Castletown Square.
Well, as you can see, you've had a look at the plans. The regeneration scheme now has been going on for a long time now, a good few years. I took over as chairman 2.5 years ago. I was very grateful for the work that had been done beforehand. A lot of groundwork, in fairness, had been done. A lot of research, consultation, which we're deeply grateful for. But the 2.5 years which we've spent doing this has been it's been hard work. You know, we've had to get this plan right. It's a very precious piece of land in our town, the square here and the parade. I think the plans that we've got now, which are behind you there, are flexible.
What will people be able to see that's different? How will it be different?
I think we look here now, it's just simply 2 yards in front of us here now as cars on the front side of the castle. That's not going to be in future. The car parking will be to the George and the Isle of Man bank side, where the entrance for the cars will be to the right hand side of the smelt. At the minute to the left. We feel as though that we need a public realm space 365 days of the year. Everyone will know what Castletown know. You know, it's great for events. It has the festival, it has the Southern 100. We're very keen to recognise that as well. This scheme has 3 flexible schemes within it. And you know, they're very, very exciting, and I think really as well what I've got to emphasise here is that this is not just about the regeneration work here. It's the other works that are coming on the back of it.
This isn't just about this area, is it? How does it tie into the whole of the town? Well,
I think that's a very good point. I mean, you know, this is about the whole of Castletown. This scheme, we're hoping, will be the catalyst to make lots of things work in the town, and certainly the business community. There's Manchester Heritage have been working on their own scheme within the Castle Garden, which is the moat, of course. Which them plans are due shortly. I'm very excited about that. But as you can see, you know, the plans here will link into that. And that, you know, this is what, you know, I remember before I was elected, what the regeneration scheme was all about. It was about not just about the sole project. It was about making other things in the relative towns and villages work. And I think this scheme especially does this.
Well, it needs people to come in and take the shops over, but I mean, I've no idea what the rates are, so whether that's putting people off, it's difficult, isn't it?
Something for kids, because there's nothing about for the kids. So if I could pick anything, there's just something for them to do.
And also, what the town needs also is to offer tourists something as well, because we've got some wonderful things for them to come and have a look at. But it's after that. It's going somewhere to have something to eat, or just to relax and enjoy, you know, this wonderful area, and that's what we need.
When we talk to people in the town, they say they want more shops in the town, they want more things for children to do. What would you say to that?
I think, yeah, there's no doubt about it. There's been a long projected issues with certain things in the town, which has been unfortunate. There's work going on at the minute to try and get that back on a firm footing, which is good news. But I think what's important to remember is that there's an awful lot of Castletown still working very well. You know, Castletown isn't just about a single development. That development is part of Castletown, and that's the way I see it, absolutely. And you know, I'm very keen to do what we can with every piece of our town centre, and certainly Castletown in general. And you know, I think really there's been comments about businesses aren't working in Castletown. Far from the truth. You know, there are elements in the town that need improvement, but that's the same in a lot of towns. Castletown's an absolute treasure. And you know, and the regeneration work that's going on here, you know, can only be applauded. And the people who instigated this work many years ago, certainly before my time, need applauding for it, because it is absolutely right. You just got to go to Ramsey. Me and my family were up in Ramsey yesterday, and it's absolutely fantastic what's happened there. And the businesses that will spin off from that, it is working. But you know, I think what's important now is that we get on with this work. We get it done as quickly and as neatly as we can, and to link into the other works that have already been done.
And in terms of a timescale, this particular part of the regeneration project is in for planning now. What's the time frame here? When will the work start?
Well, certainly late on in the season now, but I think it's penciled in sort of like in the autumn time. I think the works, in fairness, in stages, will probably take about 12 months. There's a lot of work being done in and around the traders to make sure that they're happy with the schedules, certainly regarding car parking. I'm keen to make sure that car parking is made very, very available during the works, because obviously the works in the square, the car parking in the square won't be available that time. It's very important that people coming to the town know where to park and it's easy to park.